starting rotations for each team. First for the Mayo Spartans, serving first, 9th grade center number 11, Jaden Lester. Serving second, senior outside hitter number 4, the floor captain, Kennedy Hayden. Serving third is sophomore outside hitter number 19, Maria Winter. Serving fourth, senior right side hitter number 18, Claire
That should be
Holmes.
up, right?
Yep, they're all up.
Fifth, sophomore
seems
outside
down.
hitter number 3, Maddie Meyer.
No, it's good.
Senior middle hitter number
5 I want
Anna
down.
Miller.
That's a sky pad,
And the starting libero for the Spartans,
You want me to play
junior,
southbound?
number 16.
Yeah,
Lauren
sure.
Please. The starting rotation
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ourselves going here. Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to a special presentation on the Spoly Sports Network. Tonight, we are thrilled to bring you Big Nine Volleyball, welcoming our guests this evening, the Spartans of Rochester Mayo taking on your Northfield Raiders in a battle of unbeatens in the Big Nine. Our sponsors tonight include the Tanzenwald Brewing Company, Chad Johnson Music, and Valley Auto House. If your car breaks down on the way home from Albert Lee, you better call Bill Kelly. We welcome you inside the gymnasium on the campus of Northfield High School. Alongside Mike Spoladoro, I'm Jim Welbrock, and we are excited to be here tonight. Mike, welcome to Raider Nation.
Well, thank you, Tim. I appreciate the warm welcome. Appreciate the invite. It is good to be down here. And I'm excited for this undefeated matchup here. This will be great volleyball.
It should be. All right, we're getting set here. The teams are on the court. We're identifying captains and floor captains and bringing in the liberos and getting set to get going here with our broadcast.
Northfield serve to begin the first set. Number 4, Sydney James serving.
All right, getting ready to go here for the Raiders. They're going to start with the serve. Sydney James going to put the ball in play. Mayo covers that with a great pass. Hit from the back row. Put up by Emma. Sent back over. Mayo sets the left side. Block is there. Quick action. Mayo with the first point here. Early going in the first set. Some great action right away there in a very fast rally.
Lester serving.
It's a great first point, Jim. This is going to be some solid volleyball throughout.
All right, number 11 here. I'm going to, until we get familiar with the names, we're going to be calling out numbers. The swing from the right side there. And we were looking for that fast offense here. Kill by Annalise Larson. Brings the serve back to the Raiders. Emma Torstensen at the line. Right-hander puts it up. A little bit of trouble with the pass there, but they're going to get it back. Swatted over in the back row, and a good spot there. Good point for the Spartans.
Nice back row attack there, Jim. The setter didn't have many options with that play. Went to the back row. It was beautifully struck.
Number 4 for Mayo puts the ball in play here. Sets far over to the left side. Meg Riley gets that through between the net and the block. Brings Laura Welbrock subbing into the match here. And she will have the serve. Puts it in. Covered, a little overpass there. Brought back over. Raiders back to the middle. Quick, Sylvia Koenig. Covered on the Mayo side. They're going to bring this back over. A little bit of trouble there. We're going to reset the offense. Left side. Meg Riley. Overpass. But stays in. Sylvia Koenig with the kill.
Sylvia Koenig with the kill. Temporarily on the assist.
It keeps Welbrock at the line here. Right-hander sends it over. Covered on the Mayo side. They're going to go back set right side. Flip. Touches there. Raiders set up their offense. Laura from the back row. A little bit long there.
Point Spartans.
3-3 early going here. If you're just joining us, battle of unbeatens here in the Big Nine. Spartans put this in. An off-speed serve there. Back to Riley. Block is there. Raiders reset. Right side this time. Sylvia Koenig pokes it over, and that finds the floor. Another point for the Raiders. It brings Meg Riley in to the service position.
Turkey.
She's going to send this over. Mayo, the bump pass. Oh, finds a spot. Deep in the sixth there.
Assisted by Lester. Claire Holmes will serve.
It brings number 18 up. Claire Holmes for the serve. Sends it over. Torstensen there. Swatted over on the on-2 by Timperley. And that back pass goes into the net. 5-4.
Northfield substitution number 2, Kaya Olsen-Sola.
Brings in Kaya Olsen-Sola. She will be at the service line here. Number 2. Puts the serve in. Oh, little trouble with that. Finds a good spot there on the Mayo side, and that one falls in. 6-4 Raiders early going in the first set. Olsen-Sola sends another one over. Overpass dropped over by Larson. That's another Raider point. All right, that's a point for Mayo. We're getting our audio settings just set up a little bit here. We're going to have Sylvia Koenig subbing back in for Kaya Olsen-Sola.
I tried to get YouTube.
All right, that's swatted over in the middle here. Left side, number 4, that finds a little spot off the block there and goes down. That's another point for the Spartans. Good match early on here, 7-6 in favor of the Raiders. That brings number 3, Maddie Meyer, to the service line. Puts a good one over, covered on the Raiders side, back to that right side, but the block is there. And they are jazzed up here on the Spartan side. Meyer continues at the line here. Left side, that's Sydney James. Off the block, finds the floor. Back and forth here in the first set. Really good volleyball being played here. Both sides excited, as you'd expect for a match of this importance. It's Tegan Timperley at the line. Good serve, and that one's going to go off the right side on the Mayo court there, and that's another point for the Raiders. 9-7. That keeps Timperley, our setter, at the line here. Right-hander's going to send it over. Finds a good spot there. Oh, the on-2. Covered by the Raiders. Poked over by Emma Hodap. Left side, rolled over. Emma Torstensen there with a good up, but they can't cover it at the net. It's going to bring number 16. That's Lauren Cleese at the line. The libero is going to send it over. Meg Riley has to dive for that one. Left side, James. It goes off. That's point Raiders, 10-8. Sydney James in the service spot. He's going to put the ball into play. Covered on the Mayo side. Back roll, attack, a little bit long. James continues at the service line. Brought up there, left side. Covered by the Raiders. Timperley, tough set there. Right on the net. And we get a net call.
Net violation by the setter, Jim. She made a good effort at the ball. Unfortunately, her hip caught the bottom of the net.
That sends the serve over to the Mayo side. They'll put it in play. Right to Emma Torstensen, left side. Riley, kind of an off-speed hit there, and I don't know if she intended or not, but it works.
I think she was out going up there looking for the cut, Jim. The set was pushed her outside. She saw the block there, and so she really put the cut on the ball. Nice play.
Torstensen continues at the line. A little bit of trouble with this pass. They're going to swat it over. Emma the bump set. Back to Riley. Big swing, but they cover it. High ball. Going to be another back row attack. That one goes long. There's a touch called. It's Kennedy Haiti at the line now. Puts it in play. Torstensen, the pass. Meg Riley, there's a touch there, and they can't quite bring that one back over.
Nice offensive game the Raiders are playing this evening. They're tight on their passes. Their sets are solid. Hitters having some success. The team as a whole is a very high hitting percentage this season so far, I've been noticing, Jim.
Yes. Laura Welbrock at the service line now. Big overpass here, covered by Welbrock. Another swat from Koenig. I don't think that one got over.
Nice play, like the decision to come on the slide to Koenig. It's been working this evening.
Mayo put the ball in play here. Number 19. Laura sets that up. Back to the left side. Riley, big swing there, and that one is down for a kill. 14-11. About midway through set number 1 here in Northfield, Minnesota tonight. Meg Riley at the line. Right-hander puts in play. Never overpass. Sylvia Koenig covers this. Goes back left side. Janes swats. Touch and out.
Mayo, Jim, definitely getting hurt by that over ball. There's been a number of serves now that they've just given right back to Northfield, which is just makes it real easy.
All right. Well, we're glad you're joining us tonight. A little bit of a scramble at the beginning there to get things set up, but
Jim, I'll take this timeout opportunity to remind folks that this presentation brought to us by the Easy Reels application. Big thank you to Sam McCaw and the Easy Reels staff, Sam McKay, excuse me, and the Easy Reels staff for bringing us this platform to live stream, keep track of the score, interact via chat.
yes, it's wonderful. It's, of course, what allows us to be on the air in the first place, and I think Sam's been just wonderful to get some of the things set up. We've made some requests of him for certain customizations, and he's delivered on all of that, and is just absolutely fantastic here. We're back in action here. Meg Riley with the serve. Good one, but it's covered on the Mayo side. They're going to have to free ball this back over. Emma. Left side, Janes. That one goes out. Getting a little bit of separation here. That's 16-11.
Northfield having a great deal of success setting that outside. Mayo's going to have to make some adjustments to try to reposition.
Riley continues. Good pass here. Back that middle. Oh, we cover that. It's called out. That was close.
Wow, there's some celebration on the Mayo side. I think I may have been celebrating as well, but that ball nearly fell in.
Number 18 here for Mayo. A little bit of trouble with the receive there, and Laura a little bit upset with herself on that one, but that's going to keep the serve over on the Mayo side here. 16-13. Set number 1 if you're just joining us. Put in play, good serve. Beyond 2. Covered. Rolled over from the left side. Welbrock the pass. Big set. James at left side. Nice play there.
Nearly unstoppable, Jim. That left side attack has worked for the Raiders.
It is working well. It's going to bring Kaya Olsen-Sola back in. Favors kind of the middle of the floor for her serve. Good serve here. Passes up nice. Back row attack. Swatted over. James. She gets it back. Hits it over. Covered on the Mayo side. Back set. Swatted from the right side. Olsen-Sola with a nice up there. Sydney. Just short there. Sylvia Koenig comes back in and immediately subbed out for the libero there.
Meg Riley making a deposit in the trash can around the corner there.
Yeah.
I think losing some gum, rather be in the garbage than on the floor, I
Yeah,
suppose.
I think that would be a good choice to get it where it belongs. Left side, Janes. I don't think that one made it over. Spartans coming back here a little bit. 17-15.
Maddie Meyer back to serve for the Spartans.
Right-hander. Oh, that's in. That is right on the line. One of those that's hard to let go. (17-16). Set one tightening up here. Some really good volleyball here in the River Town tonight. Torstensen with the serve receive there. Sends over to the middle. Larson gets it back. Left side again. Tight set. James gets it over. Covered on the Mayo side. Left side, that's long.
Called a touch at the net, Jim. That's a point. Spartans is actually really nice defensive play by the Spartans. It's a scramble, but not only a scramble, to put a good attack on the ball.
Good serve here. Covered by Torstensen, but setter can't get to it there. And the Spartans are up 18-17. Getting down to crunch time here, Mike. They're the all-important first to 20. Let's see who can get that.
Indeed, Maddie Meyer on a bit of a run here for the Spartans.
Wellbrock with the serve receive, sends it over. Janes left side again. Brought back, good block there. We'll try it again, middle, tight set. That's another point for the Spartans. All right, timeout. Taken by the Raiders. Gives us a quick chance to mention a couple of our other sponsors here tonight. Talked about the Tanzenwald Brewing Company, always good friends to Northfield Volleyball. Chad Johnson Music, you heard some of his songs at the beginning there. I encourage you to look him up on YouTube. A lot of exciting things going on there. And of course, Valley Auto House. If your car breaks down on the way home from a volleyball match, you're going to want to call Bill Kelly at Valley Auto House. All right, folks, we're getting down to crunch time here. A lot of excitement on the Mayo side. Not a position the Raiders have been in too often this season, to be behind in a set this late. And that serve, goes into the net, and that's going to bring it back over.
We call that a good timeout, Jim.
Yes, it was.
Ends the run that Spartans was on. It was a nice run. Brings the ball back to the Raider side.
Tegan Timperley puts the ball in play. Pass there. Back row attack. Covered by Riley. Torstensen the bump set. Janes, but it's sent back. Right side. Poke through. Emma Hodap with the kill. Tied at 19. Doesn't get much better than this, folks. You're going to want to tune in for the rest of this exciting first set here. It's been really close the whole way. Timperley continues at the line. Trouble with that one.
Tough serve. Brings the ace at a very important time. Puts Northfield back up on top. A place they've been most of this set, number one.
Timperley continues. Libero handles this one. Set into the middle. Sent over. Covered by Riley. Left side, Janes. Over. Again. Left side. Emma Hodap. Covered on the Mayo side. The back row attack. Riley. Janes. They cover it. High ball. Going to be brought back into play. Another back row. Oh, wow. Great rally there, Mike.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jim, Maddie Meyer, who we just saw on that service run, seems to have figured out the left side attack. She had three nice defensive plays there. ties the game at 20. It's a race to 5, Jim.
Torstensen with the pass. Tight set. James pokes it over.
Little change of pace there. Leaves the center of the court wide open.
And she will go to the service line. Right-hander takes the approach, sends it over. A little bit of confusion on the Mayo side, but they get this up. They're going to get it back over. Free ball over. James. Timperley swatted over by Annalise Larson.
That was a change of pace in the overall offense, Jim. That quick shoot out to the middle. Very nicely done. No block to be seen. Too quick of a set. Can't adjust, and it's wide open.
James continues at the line here. 22-20. Sends it over. Good pass there. Right side slide. Torstensen. Left side. Riley again. She's going to have to bring this up. Right side Hodap. Block is there. And they are jazzed up on a Spartan sideline here.
Boy, what a nice first set to get this match going this evening, Jim. This is fantastic volleyball on a Friday evening. Not your typical volleyball night, but we will take it.
Spartans put it in play. Torstensen. Riley, back row, James. Touch there, they have trouble with it. It's off the back wall. 23-21. I would expect a timeout could be coming here, and there it is. As we mentioned early on, these teams both undefeated.
This timeout brought to you by Easy Reels. Application, platform used for streaming, for scoring, for highlights, for customized teams, multiplayer. Big thank you to Sam McKay and company at Easy Reels for constantly supporting us, adding features. Great supporters of the broadcast.
Yes, again, we couldn't do it without them. The app has proven to be absolutely perfect for our setup here, and it's very much geared around being portable. We want to be able to grab everything, power everything locally, and Easy Reels allows that to happen. Back in action here. Torstensen puts the serve in. It's a good one. A little bit of trouble there, but Mayo recovers. Off the block. Raiders set up their offense. Left side, Riley. That gets through. Tools the block there. A little bit of frustration on the Mayo side here as they're at set point here. 24-21. And Torstensen continues at the line. Right-hander sends it over. Trouble there, but brought up, popped over by Mayo. Raiders set up their offense. Back to Riley. Swing, but 55-21.
Jim, I think we're going to make some minor adjustments to the setup here. I'm not sure the connection in here, but we're going to switch to a Wi-Fi and see if we can't get a smoother signal.
Okay.
I hope that we're back live. I hope that we get some stronger signal. I'm fearful that the first set was a little herky-jerk for those folks at home. Apologize for that if that's the case. Okay.
Yeah, sounds like we have good audio, which is kind of one of the key things that we offer here is bringing you play-by-play to kind of help identify players and a little bit of what's going on the court. I know a lot of these live streams that people are producing are often just video only, and you're not seeing not able to hear some of what's going on inside the gym. You might hear the PA announcer, but yeah, that's kind of our goal is to bring in a little bit of extra knowledge. And speaking of additional knowledge, we have Coach Nate Lairs, DJ Nate, as he's affectionately known, joining us here. How are things?
Things are good. I don't know if I can raise the volleyball knowledge too much from what we have here, but I'll try.
Certainly glad to have you in the house tonight, watching the Raiders, and I think going to enjoy a good match here. A couple of pretty good teams.
Yeah, I try to get to any match I can nowadays. This was a good matchup. This Rochester team is pretty solid. They got some really good talent on the team. They play really well. I, of course, don't know anything about the Rochester teams because I hardly ever see them.
Yeah, that is certainly true. I think we are, I believe, the northernmost team in the conference. I suppose Red Wing is sort of along the same lines, but everybody we play is south of here. Mankato Schools, Rochester, Winona, Faribault, Austin, Albert Lee. So this is their farthest trip north, and I think a lot of those teams in the southeastern part of the state don't get a lot of the metro press coverage. They aren't seen to be playing a lot, and a match like this gives them a little bit more notoriety as well, which is good.
Yeah, and sometimes when we play club, like when we play, a lot of these girls probably play SMB out of Rochester.
Yes.
And we usually would play them, but last year I don't think we faced them at all in any tournament. But usually when we'd face them, then you kind of recognize some kids, and then, you know, maybe I would have been like, oh, she was on that SMB team or what have you. But maybe next year.
Yeah. All right, we're getting ready for set number 2 here. The serve is over on the Mayo side. We'll try and get some of the names down a little bit. I apologize for that. I will say number 11 is going to put this ball into play. And we already got a rotation error called on the Raiders.
Looks like it might be the yeah, it looks like it might be the back row outside in the setter maybe.
Okay.
Just kind of pointing at her.
Yeah, a little bit of direction from the down ref here on exactly what it is. Coach Torstensen out trying to get a little bit of clarification on that call. Not one we've seen yet this year, that's for sure. Spartans are going to put it in play here again. Torstensen, the pass. Timperley, left side. Big swing by Riley, but the block is there to cover it. Back row, Jeans. That's wide. Long, I'm sorry, just long. Quick 2-0 lead here.
Looks like we got Mike back. Is he going to come back to the color commentary?
Well, you're doing a good job there. That's all I can say. So this is poked over by Laura. Left side, Mayo goes off the block. A quick out of the gate here for the Spartans.
Spartans get a spark going.
Good serve there. Brought up by James, poked over by Riley. She finds an opening on the court.
Good spot, good decision by Megan Riley there. They've had such a strong left side attack that the Spartans were back waiting for the big hit. Finds a hole in the middle of the court and puts it there.
Torstensen to the line. Passes up. Sent over. Emma's there. Left side, Riley. Block is there, but they recover and bring this over. Free ball. James. Sylvia Koenig. See a little bit more of that fast offense, Mike.
Yeah, nice quick set there. Happy to take feedback from the viewing audience and the video quality. We attempted to switch to a different connection. Hopefully it's a smoother picture.
I am getting feedback that says that it is.
Very good.
Number 2. Raiders took first set. And this sends this over. Free ball back over by Mayo. A little bit of confusion on their offense there. Wellbrock goes off the back row and a good kill there.
Nice right side attack there out of the Raiders. Haven't seen much of that this evening. Works that time for a point.
Torstensen at the line. Good pass there. Back set. Right side kind of poked over. A little bit of trouble getting it back, but Raiders are going to recover the free ball this over. Into the middle. A little bit of confusion there again, but it's over. Wellbrock again from the right side. Covered on Mayo's side. Brought back. And the block is there.
Northfield block party.
Torstensen continues at the line. Yeah, they let that go, and that was a tough spot. We talked about that before. When do you let those serves go? That one right on the line. 6-3 here. Raiders with 6 unanswered points. That keeps Torstensen serving. Drops this one in a good spot. Overpass there again. Emma, quick into Koenig. Mayo covers it. Oh, and they do the same thing. A fast middle there. Back to Riley. Off the block. Goes down.
Such a quick swing out of Meg Riley. Yeah. Really puts some oomph on that ball.
Yes. Wow, 7 unanswered points there. Gets a timeout for the Spartans.
Use this opportunity, Jim, to remind everybody that Easy Reels is the application that brings us tonight's broadcast. Sam McKay and his team at Easy Reels have been very responsive to changing YouTube protocols and keeping us on the air, keeping us out of the doghouse with mute functionality and live stream previews. It's a fantastic app. I appreciate Sam McKay and his support.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, wouldn't be possible without them, so we certainly do appreciate their doing what they do. Torstensen ready to serve here. Right-hander dribbles a couple of times. Left to right on your radio dial. Sends it across, covered by the libero. Back set. Sent over, Janes. Timperley back set to Welbrock, and she finds a spot there deep in the 5.
I really like the radio dial reference there, Jim. I'd be impressed if somebody was listening to this on their radio.
You never know.
You never know.
Torstensen continues. 8 unanswered here. Libero handles this for Mayo. They're going to free ball it over. Raiders set up their offense. Into the middle. Oh, Riley. Air Force. 1.
That was an interesting play there that the Raiders ran, bringing Riley inside. Massive confusion when the blocking scheme, when you move players around like that. Beautiful play.
Torstensen continues. Mayo out of the back row. Good spot there.
Spartans really needed that one, Jim. That was a 9-0 run that the Raiders were on.
Back to Riley again. That one's out off the tape.
Had a nice cut lined up there. The net just got on the way a little bit, sending the ball long.
It's Kennedy Haiti at the line for Mayo. Sends it over. Good serve. Covered by Janes. Again, Koenig. Oh, my goodness.
That was fun, Jim. From my vantage point, Koenig was running directly at me. I could see the focus in her eyes. The setter disguised it well. Quick shot, and Koenig was there. Beautiful play.
Welbrock puts the serve over. Mayo left side. Off the block and through.
Nice play by Rochester. Not willing to go away here in this one.
Apologize for not having all the names down on the Mayo side. We'll kind of try to figure that out as we go here. A little bit of trouble there. Riley ends up on her back. Trying to reach for that ball. A little bit of comeback here for the Spartans of Rochester Mayo. 10-7 here. Raiders coming up in midway through set number 2. Serve is over. Torstensen left side again, a little bit tight. Poked over. Little reset here. Free ball. Mayo sets up their offense. Bump pass, left side. Swing handle up into the rafters, comes down. Raiders keep playing it. Sent over. Back to that left side, roll shot, finds the floor. Almost 2 of them run together there on the Raiders side.
Don't like to see players running into each other, Jim, but it's always better to have 2 going for the ball than none.
Absolutely. Number 19 continues at the line here for Mayo. Torstensen covers, back to the left. Riley takes a big load at that one. The block is there, but it's out.
Tegan Timberlake with an assist. Riley serving.
Meg Riley at the service line, right-hander. Dribbles a couple times, put the ball in play. Oh, trouble on the Mayo side handling that one.
Raiders, Ace Riley.
Oh, that one a little bit long.
She had some heat on that one, Jim, looking for that back line. Almost fooled the Spartans into playing that ball, but made the wise decision, let it along.
Holmes will serve.
Claire Holmes to the line, number 18 for the Spartans. Wellbrook covers the pass here. Left side, Janes. Block is there. Raiders reset, poked over, swatted back over by Mayo. Back row, Wellbrook covered at the block. They're going to bring this back and reset their offense from the back row. Torstensen, Timperley, gaining again. Man, that play, that slide is working.
Very active middle play out of the Raiders this evening.
Raider substitution, number 2, Kaya.
Keeping the Spartan blockers guessing, wondering where that ball is going.
Kaya Olsen-Sola in to serve. Good pass there. The back row attack from Mayo. James left side. Driving the line.
Yeah, that play is really working for the Raptors there. James made a good decision there to go down the line on that play. She had the big middle coming over, cut it down the line.
Service error there for the Raiders. Breaks that little run, sends things back over to the Mayo side. Maddie Meyer.
Maddie Meyer had that good service run in the first set, Jim. Spartans will look for the same here.
Serves off the tape. That's up. Three balled over by James. Back to the middle. Wow.
Anna Miller with the kill for the Spartans.
Spartans hanging around here in set number 2. Not letting that gap. We talk about a gap of 3 or 4. You don't want to let it get to be much more than that, and they have maintained that here in set number 2. Torstensen pass is over. The Raiders pay the price for that one.
Anna Miller with another kill.
It's number 15, Anna Miller out of the middle there, having a couple beautiful plays in a row there, Jim.
Meyer continues.
Oh.
Off the tape, falls in.
I was spying on Spartan practice this week, trying to scout, get ready for this. I saw a lot of practice of hitting the net cord and rolling it over. I spent a significant time at practice doing that.
It certainly worked there.
Do you believe me?
I believe anything you say, Mike. Oh, they let this one go just out. We've had 3 or 4 of those already where you're certainly difficult to make that decision. Am I going to let this go or take it? Seen him go both ways here. Tegan Timperley is going to come to the service line.
Timberlake serving for Northfield.
Libero handles. Good pass there. Right. Oh, my. That middle play is making the difference on both sides.
It is making the difference. Didn't see much of that in the first set out of the Spartans, but they've certainly heated it up here in the second set with that middle attack.
Libero gonna put the ball in play here. Handled by the other Libero. James. No sign from the line judge. They're getting a point for the Raiders there. I think that's probably right, but from my vantage point, I could not really call that.
Went back and forth a few times, left, right, left, right.
Yeah.
Called the ball in, down the line. Nice shot.
James. Good pass there. Jan too, sent over but covered by Torstensen. Right side, Wellbrook tools the block.
I believe, Jim, seeing a lot of Laura Wellbach play over the years, that was an intentional tool off the block. I think that was a very nice play. Smart decision.
James, good serve there. A little bit of trouble. Gonna free ball this back over though. Raiders set up. Torstensen, Timperley. Alice Larson with a kill.
Annalise Larson, assisted by Timberlake.
Wouldn't surprise me to see another timeout here, but play continues. That one's called out.
Good decision by the Spartans, that back
Absolutely.
row. They were in and out and in. Finally let the ball go. Smart play.
Number 11, Jaden Lester in to serve. Right-hander puts it in play, covered by Torstensen. Bump pass, Wellbrook going back to that right side. Block covers this one.
They ruled that block
it.
was not there. It was into the net for 4 touches. They're there, I'm here. I can't argue with that much.
Absolutely. Torstensen covers. Oh, Riley, big swing, but they are jacked up on the Mayo side with that block.
Good read by the Spartan blockers there. Riley had come in a little bit. They adjusted top of her swing.
Torstensen, left side, Riley.
Not that time, Jim.
Nope.
Assisted by Timberlake. Torstensen serving.
Riley does a good job reading the block when she gets up there. Finds the open hole between the block, around the block, and puts it down.
Torstensen. Good pass here. Gonna go right side. Good spot there.
Claire Holmes with the kill for the Spartans, assisted by Lester.
Another tight set here, Mike. 19-18. We're on the all-important run to 20. Who can get to 20 first? Seems like that's kind of a momentum builder for your team if you can be the first to get to those key numbers. And the Raiders get there first on the service error by the Spartans.
Wellbrook serving.
Mike, I got to say, you have your Gopher shirt on. We have maroon and gold on the left. We have what looks like Michigan State on the right. It's just Big Ten country. It's great volleyball here at the high school level. We're coming to you tonight live from the high school in Northfield, and it's just a fantastic match here. Mayo puts this in play. Timperley goes left. Riley, big, really on.
Nice up by Jaden Lester there. She was in the right spot. Playing defense as a setter, number 1 priority. Got the ball up.
Riley, good pass here. Left side, block is there. Spartans reload. Out of the back row, Torstensen. Back to that middle, Koenig gets off the block, and not quite covered on the Mayo side.
There's timeout, Spartans. Well, Jim, we got a fantastic match going here.
Yeah,
good set 1, really good set 2. Raiders pulling away a little bit, but it's only 3.
Yeah, I think
important point coming up for the Spartans.
It is. You get down to the end of the sets here, and of course it really is kind of a thing to be able to close the set out. You may even be playing behind from a point or two the whole time, but if you can roll that momentum over at the very end and really take control of things when we get down to crunch time here in the last 5 points, I guess I would consider to be crunch time. 22-19 for the Raiders right now. And you kind of see who can finish off those sets.
We'll see what the Spartans come out of that timeout with. They've got Anna Miller in that front row there. Had some success last rotation. I would not be surprised if her number is called right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. Riley continues for the Raiders. The senior is going to put this in play. Tight pass. That's a point for the Raiders.
Nice play by Lester there to try to bring that ball back into play.
Yeah, absolutely. Riley continues. Left side. Block is there, but it's out. Claire Holmes at the service line. Torstensen covers it. Janes roll shot over from the left side. Spartans set up their offense, go back to the middle. A little bit of trouble covering it, but the Raiders are going to free ball this back over. Spartans set back up. Bump pass, left side. Meyer swats that over. James, block is there. Raiders reset. Wellbrook from the back right there. Play continues. Oh, just wide.
Really like the idea there. Right, Anna running the slide and cut back hard against the grain. Unfortunately, just a little too much cut. Just a little bit outside. We go to set point here.
24-20 Raiders. Kyle Olsen-Sola with the serve. Poked over from the middle. Raiders set up. Left side, James. Beyond, send it right back over. Try it again. Pokes it over and finds the spot in the middle of the court there. And that is a set 2 victory for the Raiders, 25.
Really smart play there by James. Oftentimes you see the tip go down the line. James saw the open court to the middle and actually tipped more towards the middle of the court. No one home. Set 2 to the Raiders.
Earlier this evening, Northfield Raider head coach Tim Torstensen was awarded the Section 1 AAA Coach of the Year for the 2019 season. Congratulations, Coach Torstensen.
Impressive announcement there. Not sure if it was heard on the broadcast, but
No. It's like Coach Torstensen was named. I did not hear it all myself.
Section 1
Section
Player of the
1.
Year.
Okay. Coach of the Year.
Sorry.
Is that
I
right?
bet he'd like to be playing, but yes, Coach
I
of the
think
Year
so,
would be
yeah.
more accurate than Player of the Year. Now, I don't know if that was for last season, just announcing it now, or if
Yeah.
it's an early announcement this season.
I didn't
We'll
really
have to
pick up on that myself. So
seek to understand a little bit more on that.
well, now we got Mike dancing here a little bit. So we're having a good time here, folks. Again, if you're just joining us, we are live at Northfield High School tonight. Mike, I'm just super pleased you were able to make it down here tonight. We've been talking about this for a long time, hoping we could do a broadcast like this. Of course, the conditions with all of the pandemic making it difficult to make it all happen, but here we are tonight, and I am absolutely thrilled that it worked out.
Well, Jim, I appreciate the invite, and it's nice to get down here to Northfield. It's beautiful country down there. Although with daylight savings time, I didn't take in much of the drive. So lots of farming going on, trying to get crops out. Grew up doing some farming as my father-in-law was a farmer, recently retired.
Okay.
I do have a word of advice, Jim. I don't know the viewership that we have here, but if there are any deer out there, I would suggest laying low for a few days. Saw lots of blaze orange driving around and trucks with gear in the back. So if you're a deer and you're listening, just lay low for a weekend.
Yeah, that's what I always think. Just stay in the woods for a while.
You know, the timing is impeccable with the harvest of the corn because it really pushes the deer like to bed down in that corn for protection, and they're losing that, so they get a little more active and makes the hunters happy. Yeah,
a lot of things have to come together, and definitely this year was a good year for getting the harvest out on time, I would say, so far. Not a lot of adverse weather. We had a little bit of a hiccup there a couple of weeks ago, but we've overcome that, and we've had an awesome weather week here. Getting ready for set number 3. Sydney James puts this into play. Back to the middle, and they get a point off of that right away, Mike. Man, that's kind of been the story for both teams here, is the play in the middle.
Yeah, Mayo's jumped off to early leads in each of the past 2 sets. Be important for the Raiders to try to stop that.
Holmes with the serve here. Backs up, poked over by Larson. Mayo sets up their offense. Left side, block brings it back. We'll try it again. Torstensen, Timperley, back to Riley. Just gets that through the block. Oh, serve there from Torstensen goes off.
You know, Jim, COVID environment, the stands are sparse.
Yes, they are.
Happy to have viewers out there watching, hopefully enjoying.
Absolutely. Mayo on the on-2 sends this over. Raiders have a little trouble covering it. They get it out of the net there. Spartans set up their offense. Left side, Meyer. What are we calling here? It's out.
Block, off the block and out.
It keeps the Spartans. Meyer at the line. Puts it in play, covered by James. Timberley, left side. Riley unloads again.
Boy, she gets up there, she gets all cocked up, and that arm swing is fast. And it's precise, Jim. She does a great job, has great vision on the court, understands the block, where it is, where the spots are on the court.
Laura Welbrock to serve here, and that, if we were calling club ball, that would be an alligator ace. One of our club sponsors, the Dan Stein Alligator and Varmint Removal Service. If you listen to us during club season, you'll find out what that's all about. Mayo here goes down the line, but it's long.
I'm feeling some momentum here out of the Raiders. Would not be surprised to see an early timeout here, Jim, in this third and potentially decisive set.
Welbrock continues. Mayo bumps that here, going to pass over. Oh, good save by Emma T there. Back to that slide, and it's successful.
Got some Mayo fans here in attendance, Jim.
Yeah, there is. They're jacked up about their successes here. They're hanging in each one of these sets. They've all been really exciting and well played. Libero sends this over. Torstensen covers. Back to Koenig. Oh, nice up there. Poked over. Riley, that's a different play again. That works.
Yep, comes inside a little bit, brings the block with her. The defensive players aren't exactly sure where to go to cover that tip, and Megan does a good job finding the open court.
Riley continues here. Good serve. Trouble with that one. I think you might see a timeout or pass here. Spartans set back up. Back set, right side. Pulls the block.
Jim, I should probably qualify my statement by 5'1" setter. I don't mean height. I mean that's the offense that they're running. That means the setter stays on the end court the entire match. Sets from the back row, sets from the front row, as also has the ability to attack out of the front row.
Back to Koenig here, and that one off the tape and off the Spartans and out.
Apologize for the score. We're one off. It is 8-5 Raiders, not 8-6. 8-5 Raiders.
Kaya Olsen-Sola comes in here to serve. Back to the right side. Oh, nice spot there for the Spartans.
Koenig back in, back out in favor of the libero.
Yep. Oh, some miscommunication there on the Raiders side. That's going to raise the ire of Coach Torstensen a little bit.
You know the ire is up when the mask comes away from the face to make some comments.
Absolutely. Welbrock covers this. Left side, James, roll
Nice
shot, nobody
spot.
home there. Good spot.
Although just like that, Jim, you know, it's a tight match again. The Spartans have battled from an early deficit. Got this game back to a contest.
Timperley, covered by the libero. Free balled over, Emma. Right side, Laura Welbrock. That one's going to fall in. That play is also working really well for the Raiders tonight.
It has. This is kind of like in football when you use the run to set up the pass. The Raiders were pounding the ball on the left side, left side, left side. You adjust and bring in the right side, and it throws the defense off.
Right to the middle here.
Under the net.
Point for Raiders.
11-7 here, Raiders. third set. Timperley at the line. Right-hander puts it in play. Kind of an off-speed ball there. A little bit of trouble covering it. Free balled over by Mayo. Annalise Larson off the block. Covered. Oh, almost run together there. Swatted over. Play continues. Janes. Spartans cover it. Back row, and that does not get over.
Kennedy Haiti all over the court, showing some signs of fatigue. She has been working hard this match, and specifically the last few points. She has been playing defense. She's been active in that back row.
Timperley continues here. Left side. Oh, good spot there down the line.
Spartans still showing excitement, Jim.
Yes.
They are continuing the fight, the compete. Like to see it.
Yep, each one of these sets has been competitive throughout. Spartans put the ball into play. Back to the left side. James, that gets through.
Sydney James,
Raiders maintaining that all-important 4-point deficit. We like to say that the 4-point deficit is a comfortable deficit.
James. I think they're going to call a double contact here.
Point Raiders. Correction, that's Cindy James serving.
James continues getting some instruction from Coach Torstensen.
Good
Gets
serve.
the ball in play. Overpass. Covered. Raiders go back to that right side. Well brought down the line. Spartans are there. Back to the middle, but that one's short.
Spartans are there. Who's there? Kennedy Haiti. Having a good set. Raiders open up a little cushion here, Jim.
15-8. James continues. Good pass here. Left side. That's wide.
Might see a timeout coming here out of the Spartans.
Yep.
Spartan coach giving the line stud some coaching.
Yep.
No one's above getting coached, Jim.
No, absolutely. We can all learn, I guess, so nothing wrong with that.
I get plenty of coaching on a daily basis, hourly basis. You know, this platform does have a chat feature that is open and available for anyone to comment. Compliments, criticisms, they're all welcome.
Service error here for the Spartans. They send things back to the Northfield side. And the Torstensen, coach's daughter, at the line here. The libero for the Raiders. Spins the ball, puts it in play. Good pass and set there by the Spartans. The block is there, though.
Spartans coaching staff doing all they can to encourage their players. Northfield just overpowering at the moment.
Torstensen, good serve. A lot of system play here, but sent over from the back row. Raiders. Back to Riley. Big swing, but covered well there by the Spartans. We'll go back to Riley off the tape. And again, another good up. Great rally here. Torstensen, Timperley, Wellbrock, right side, covered. Play continues, the on two. Raiders cover it. Back to Riley.
That was a good point.
Very good. Good on both sides. Good play on both sides here. Very high-level volleyball.
See usage of the chat session by a friend of the Raiders.
Absolutely.
Audrey Spoladoro, good call out. She says, go Raiders. We'll pass that message on. Let me run down to the team huddle right now and, well, maybe I won't.
We're going to do that. Yeah.
Probably not.
We're going to see if we can't get a couple of the players up here. If you stick with us after the match is over, I think we'll stay on the air for a little while anyway and try to grab a couple of players for comments after things are over here. We are in the third set. It's 19-9 for the Raiders.
Jim, I want to take this opportunity to re-mention the Easy Reels streaming platform. If you're out there and you are a fan of volleyball, have friends, children, relatives, siblings playing volleyball and want to stream, Easy Reels is an excellent option. Sam McKay and team have put this together, and it's been a fantastic platform for us.
Emma Torstensen continues at the line. Good pass there by Mayo. They're going to attack out of the back row, spin it over. Koenig goes back to her. Knocked over. The Spartans reset here. Roll shot, left side. Wellbrock does the same thing. That one goes down. Well, we got viewers from Anaka, South Dakota. Wow, that's fantastic. We're glad we're able to join us tonight. We're thrilled to be here for this match, a great matchup of two undefeated teams, and I think, Mike, both teams have played really well here and made this a fun and competitive match.
It has been a battle.
Back to Wellbrock again.
The Spartans just refuse to go away.
Sent over, that's called out.
That's called out. Thought we might have got a touch there, but
yeah.
Good joust at the net.
Wellbrock at the line, 21-10. Right-hander sends it over. Good pass there, back to the middle. Wow, that is lethal.
When that play is on, that play is on. That was an interesting setup on that one, Jim. Middle hitter lining up right behind the setter. They knew which side they were going, but I don't think the Raider defense knew if they're going front side, back side. Nice play.
Yes. Free balled over by Torstensen here. Sent back by the Spartans. Raiders reload and Koenig with a kill.
The Koenig slide. We might have to move that into some dance moves later. She's really got that slide on fire tonight.
Megan Riley at the line. Gets quiet, sends the ball over. Mayo, good pass here. They're going to attack out of that back row. Off the girders in the ceiling here. The Raiders covered. Riley sends it back over. Spartans again from that back row. The roll shot. Koenig's there to cover it. Left side, Janes. Another good pass. Mayo picking it up here really well. And they get the kill.
Haiti seems to be all over the court this set, Jim. She is laying it on the line and willing her way to points.
22-12 Raiders. Mayo with the serve. James. Tipped over. In the net there. A little bit of trouble handling that. Point Raiders. It's going to bring Kyle Olsen-Sola in to the service line. Right-hander takes a moment, sends it over. Good serve. Mayo there. Oh, good play there.
Spartans have had success out of the middle tonight, Jim.
Absolutely. Going for the short serve there. Comes up a little bit too short.
We have match point Raiders.
Match point for the Raiders. That brings Tegan Timperley to the line. Sends it over. Covered there. Left side, Mayo. Good swing, but covered by the Raiders. Wellbrock free balls this over. Spun over there. Raiders set up their offense. Larson, that one comes back. Oh, I think we're getting a net call here.
Net violation. Not sure I saw that one, Jim.
I didn't either, but
pretty clean to me. But they're down there, and we're up here.
Absolutely. That's the end of the match, folks. If you're going to stick with us a little bit here, I think we're going to keep the broadcast going for a little while and see if we can't snag a couple of people to visit with, and maybe we'll get some thoughts from Coach Nate Lairs, DJ Nate, as he's affectionately known here in the volleyball community. We'll get some comments from him. He's here watching some of his players that he's coached in the past, coach at Northern Lights. So we'll get some, potentially some comments from him, and we'll see if we can get a couple of people up here for some comments.
Little photo op here.
Yeah, we're getting a photo up.
I wasn't smiling. Maybe we should redo it.
I don't know if anybody's going to be able to tell or not, but you know, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if we can't get a couple people to come up and visit with us a little bit. So yeah, they of course have to. They have their court duty here to tear down things. We're going to get Nate Lairs back on the line here. For those of you who don't stick around with us, if you have other things to run off and do, we do appreciate all the people that were on tonight watching from both sides, from both the Mayo and Northfield sides. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Nice to have viewers along with us. This is our first broadcast here for Spollybrock from Northfield High School. So awful fun for us to do this. We're going to potentially open up the phone lines here. Take some calls. Okay, we're getting our phone number on here, 838 507. No, that was right. 507 838 8898.
Try to get some players up here. Can go live with phone calls to the program. We got Coach Nate Lairs here. Very successful club coach, national champion club coach. He's got it all. Nate, your comments on the match?
That was a fun match. So is it Northfield is still undefeated? Is that the word? And Rochester came in undefeated?
Correct. That's correct.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, that was.
So Northfield, yeah, undefeated, and at this point yet to drop a set.
Sure. Hi, Laura. I'm scared. Are we even allowed to do this? Sure. To all of our fans.
All right, we're joined here by a couple of the players from this evening. We'll start with Meg Riley, left side hitter. How did things go tonight? The guys were successful with several different things the way it looked, including
I do not look good right now.
Wait, are we on live?
Well,
Are we still on
I'm
live?
gonna put my mask up so I don't see
we're
me
on
as
the
much.
live stream here.
Okay. I thought it was good. That was our like best competition so far. Yeah, they were the only undefeated team in the Big Nine.
Yes.
So we like that was our biggest win so far, and I think we played really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was good. I thought a lot of things, looked really well out there, and I thought both teams being competitive like that was really nice to see. I think, we had a lot of lopsided matches this year, and it's really nice to have somebody come in and give us a real good game like that, and I think that was really good stuff. So, yeah, fantastic match tonight, that's for sure. Laura, a lot of right side kills there. Was that kind of the plan going in on the
Yes,
offense?
sir. Look at her go.
Yes, sir. Yes, that was the plan.
Okay, so
I'm going for kills.
And blocks.
yeah,
And digs.
And blocks. Well, we were actually working on that in practice
okay,
to move, because usually your middle and your left will block the middle, like for a quick B. But we blocked, triple blocked her, and then we got more blocks that way.
okay. Yeah, that looked really successful. I thought several things that we tried tonight seemed to really be keys, but that what Mike and I talked about is what you would say in football. You build your run. You are trying to establish the run so you can open up the pass. And I think that's kind of how we looked at it. We're going to go to the left side. We're going to go to the left side, and we kind of establish that. That opens up the middles and the right side a little bit more
Yeah.
when you switch up and do that. So
And Tegan had a really good mix tonight. She set
Yeah.
everybody instead of just. I think we're really outside heavy usually on our team.
right,
And she set the middles and the right sides a lot, which was
Yeah.
obviously very successful, especially in the last set when we won by the most. So
Yeah.
right.
And
yeah.
I think our service save was a little off today, but it's good to like work on out of system stuff, like we were still able to terminate like even if we were out of system.
Right. Yeah, I thought that was successful too. I think on both sides it was scrappy play on both sides to keep balls alive. We had several long rallies where you're able to kind of get it back over to the other side, get your offense reset, and make another attempt at it. So,
Yeah.
Any other comments for us? Appreciate you joining us here in the broadcast booth tonight.
No, but thank you for doing
Yeah,
this.
thank you. I appreciate the live stream.
Yeah.
Even though I
it
didn't
was-
watch it, but
It was a lot
Father-daughter
of
duo.
it was a good time. We had a little panicking at the beginning there to get
Yeah.
everything all set up, but I think we got on in time, and yeah, really fun for us to be able to do this tonight. So appreciate you guys joining us. We're gonna get DJ Nate here.
No callers as of yet.
No.
Okay.
Taking. I do not, and I hope tonight. She's currently talking to Michael Hughes from the Northfield News. Here covering the game tonight. And yeah, of course, these days it's very much encouraged to exit the facilities as quickly as you can. I don't think anybody would be too upset if we hang around a few extra minutes here, but yeah. What are your thoughts, Coach Nate, and what you saw tonight?
It was a fun match. I thought both teams played really hard. Nobody ever gave up, and even at the end there, when it was looking bleak for Rochester, they were still getting excited, still working hard.
How are you?
Good. We had a really good match here tonight. We got our things set up, and I think we had a pretty successful broadcast. So
Probably our best match, but looks like
that's certainly much more enjoyable than blowouts where somebody's winning 25-5, that sort of thing. So
for sure.
yeah.
I have a
The
question.
M for Rochester Mayo. And
I
so,
see.
yeah, Audrey, we're going to appreciate your call, but we're going to cut short here. We got Northfield coach here that we're
All
going
right,
to
bye.
jump on the air.
Bye.
All right. Thanks for calling in. Much appreciated.
Yep.
All right. We're joined now by Northfield head coach Tim Torstensen. Good match.
Just jumped up here. I'm out of breath. For us tonight, I think we worked a lot on. We knew that they had shorter right sides. Well, I'm supposed to be in here. Okay.
Yeah, we get you in the
We knew that they had shorter right sides in their setter, so we worked on going line a lot at practice, and that their middles were a little bit slower to the block, and so we worked on everything on the pins and not a lot of stuff in the middle. So that was kind of our game plan. But I think for us tonight, we didn't pass really well. We had some serve-receive issues, and it caused us not to be able to run the offense the way we wanted to. I thought at times our defense was a little, like in the first two, they were sending over a lot of just tips, kind of rolls, that kind of stuff, and we weren't really prepared for that, I didn't think. And as we went on, I think we adjusted better to that, and our defense got better too. And like in the last one too, I thought our block was better than the ball pretty well. So, I mean, besides those little things, I thought for us this was a really good match, like I said, because we haven't had competition like this, and so it's good for us to get to do that. So, and actually play real volleyball and watch some really good volleyball too. So,
Yeah.
and it's always fun playing Mayo. We have a good rivalry with them and connection. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coach, you talked about Tegan's distribution. We made comment on that early and often. You guys were strong side, lots of success down
Yeah.
the line, and then you could really tell the gravitation of the Mayo defense went that way. And when you went back right side,
Yep.
lots of isolation hits
Yeah.
and lots
And
of success.
Yes, exactly. And the hope was that we could do that more, but again, I think our passing didn't allow us to do that out of serve receive at least. But you could see exactly like when we went to the middle or when we went to the right side, they just couldn't stop it. So yeah.
Well, the season is a little over halfway here now. We don't have a whole lot of matches left, so I don't know. What do you think the keys are going to kind of be here the rest of the way? And for the Raiders?
For us, just to continue to play strong volleyball. We're not going to see as strong. I mean, Faribault, I think, is probably the next best team. Maybe we haven't seen them play yet, but I'm guessing they're probably the next best team, maybe in the Big Nine. So I look forward to that. But for us moving forward, it's just going to be to play our game, because we're going to see some competition that's going to give us a lot of junk and stuff like that, and we just have to continue to play our game and not like in Winona when we gave up. We were down 6 pretty much that whole third set, and then the little things like a net serve that comes over and you lose a point on that, or just
Right.
the kind of junk, that's when it really affects you. And so we can't let teams be up on us that much or get that close to the end of a set
Right.
and then expect to make up all those points, because it is ugly volleyball. So
Yeah.
for us, it's just going to continue to play our game, to play, we always say clean volleyball, and not let how the other teams play affect what we're doing. So
Yeah, we saw that, I think, in the second set. Got down early a little bit, 3-0,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, next thing you know, 9-point run, you're up 9-3 back in control.
yeah, yep. And that hasn't been so much of an issue for us like it has in the past. Like we've always talked about, don't give up runs of more than 3. Don't give it, and that kind of. But that this year really hasn't been a big deal for us. Again, the competition's been a little bit different, but I think we've done a good job at getting side outs and not letting teams score more than 3 or 4 points in a row. So that's kind of our goal all the time anyway. So yeah.
Good. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you guys doing this. This is awesome.
A lot of fun. We were able to pull it off, and
Yeah.
we're really enjoying
We
it. So.
had a shout out from South Dakota this evening.
Oh, yeah?
Viewers,
Nice.
Mayo.
Yeah,
Relative.
this afternoon I saw the Mayo Volleyball tweeted our link out.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden I was a little bit, okay, we got to make sure we do this because we got people watching here. So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think we peaked around 59 viewers, so
Yeah,
that's
really good.
We always like
good.
to say there's at least 10 to 15 people per viewer watching, so
Yep.
you
Yeah.
might have 500-600.
Nice.
Probably not, but
But you
certainly,
like to think that way. So.
yeah.
Awesome.
Nice
Good.
show tonight. Well
Yeah.
done.
Thanks.
Very good.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us,
Yeah,
and
you
best
bet.
of luck the rest of the way.
Sounds good. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you.
All right, we're going to try to get a call here with one of our sponsors, Dan Stein. He was calling in. I'm going to see if I can set him up here for a call.
Looks like we have a cupcake delivery service up here.
Mr. Welbrock,
How are you, sir?
good, how are you?
Very good. Good victory here for the Raiders, and thank you for your continued support of Spoley Brock Sports Network.
Well, I heard you guys had a nice win over a previously undefeated Mayo. A little bit of a slow start, so to go
I think we're going to probably have to.
big
Yep.
win and continued success. I know you guys have had a great year so far, so
Yep.
keep it up, ladies.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for calling in, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Mr.
All right,
Stein,
very good.
for your continued support of the program. Good luck this weekend.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, Jim, we
think-
had the tripod handed over for us, so I think we're getting some help getting out of here. We should
Yeah.
probably wrap up and
Yeah, I think you're right.
and move on.
Okay, hey, for those of you who joined us tonight, fantastic. We had a great time doing this. Our first broadcast here from Northfield High School, and a little scramble at the start to get going with logistics of moving around in these COVID days, but we got it done. We had a great time. We had a Raider victory tonight in straight sets, and we'll see what we can do the rest of the year here. Maybe we'll come back later on with another one of these. But anyway, thank you for joining us. On behalf of Mike Spoladoro, appreciate you coming down here tonight and visiting Raider Nation. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.